The spreading cloud. The war that once seemed far away was now spreading toward us like a river overflowing its banks. By the following year, Biafran soldiers had taken control of Nemb. Soon afterward, our fishing camps were burned, forcing many families, including ours, to return to the village. I remembered my father's assurance to Igbobo-Robert that the fighting was too distant to reach us. Now, it had arrived at our doorstep. Life changed quickly. The spirit of brotherhood that once defined our community slowly gave way to fear and suspicion. Stories spread of soldiers being used to settle personal disputes. People no longer trusted one another as before. One afternoon, the sound of an approaching engine echoed across the village. Immediately, every young man old enough to fight ran into the bush. Rumors said soldiers were forcing young men to join the army. Soon, a group of soldiers entered the village. Local guides led them from house to house. From behind my grandmother's kitchen wall, I watched as they questioned the elders and searched for information. When they finally left, the village breathed again. But they returned many times afterward. The war had reached us, even though no battles were fought in our streets. As children, we feared the night. We feared strange noises. We even feared airplanes. Whenever one passed overhead, we rushed outside to watch the white trail it left in the sky. We believed it was marking the route it would follow when it returned to bomb us. No one told us otherwise. Gradually, our moonlight games disappeared. The laughter that once filled the village faded into whispers. Even the men spoke quietly and cautiously. One evening, 6 young men came to our house. They gathered around a small hurricane lamp with my father and several elders. At last, one of them spoke. "Uncle, we have decided to go and join the war." The room fell silent. They were tired of running into the bush whenever soldiers appeared. They wanted to choose their own future. My father listened carefully. Then he prayed for them. His voice trembled as he asked God to protect them and bring them safely home. That night, I could not sleep. I kept thinking about those young men. What if they never returned? What if the war swallowed them? My brother tried to reassure me, but his words brought little comfort. The next morning, I woke to a strange silence. The village seemed calm. Birds sang. The river flowed gently. The sun rose through a gray mist. At the waterfront, I found my father and brother repairing fishing nets. When I asked about the young men, my father simply nodded. "They've gone." His voice was calm, but behind it was a weight I had never heard before. The war he once believed was too distant to touch us had finally come home. And though the morning looked peaceful, the air was heavy with uncertainty.